time once again with a broken Corvette. So one morning I tried to put the key in to unlock the door. It wouldn't turn, didn't work. So I broke into the car, reached my hand in and unlocked the door. Then the alarm system went off. And now the car is disabled. So I have to disable the security device so I can get this car running again. Right now, I'm outside of my college campus. I gotta drive it back in. They didn't let me tow it. So I have to rig this car up to run as soon as I possibly can. I went ahead and took off this radio bezel thing. So now I'm gonna take out this LCD display, and I should find some relays and fuses behind there that I need. Alright, this LCD display is out, and I think this fuse is for the horn possibly. It's also part of the security system. Here's a clicker. I think this is probably for the hazards. I think that's what I've been hearing. There's a couple relays in here. I have to figure out what's what. One of these is the starter and up interrupt relay, and I basically just have to pull a fuse, jump a few wires, and then I should be able to just bypass the whole security system, because this is the pre-VAT system. I did it, I got it running. What the? That was too easy, but it's running really rough. But it's running. I just pulled this fuse. When I pulled it, the hazard right here turned off, and now it's running. What the? Okay, I'm gonna hurry up and drive this into campus while it's still running, and then I'll see you there. Alright, I just made it onto campus. Still in a state of disrepair. I'm shaking because I can't believe that just worked. Man, everything's working. Alright, now before I get too happy, let's try to start it one more time. My only concern is if I put the fuse in, is it going to shut off? Let's see. Now my thoughts are, it shouldn't. It should only interrupt the starter, but let's find out. It's hard to see. I need two hands. I had the fuse in and nothing happened while the car was running. Just turn it off. Let's see. No clicking. I opened the door and everything. Weird. So you may be wondering why there's tape, a plastic bag here, trash bag. There's no window there, in case you can't tell. This door panel's off. So basically, when the key wasn't working, I figured I could reset it by putting my hand in there and manually turning the thing that the key would move, because that's how the security system knows, like if you unlock the door, it resets the alarm. So I did that, and it still didn't start. Oh, and then also the window is stuck down because it popped off the track when I was breaking into the car, but that's another day to fix. There's a few wiring things that fell off when the panel dropped off and broke a few wiring harnesses, so I just got to fix that up. But I think maybe I turned it, pulling the fuse, just reset the system, and now it's working again. I do have new door locks for both sides, so I need to take apart this door lock and figure out how to put the new ones back together. But in the meantime, that's going to be all I do for the Corvette. I just really needed it to get back on campus. And I should mention, with the security system, there's that starter interrupt relay, and whenever that gets energized, it doesn't allow the starter to start. I think it cuts off the ground for the starter. So, and then I read you open the doors, the horn honks, the hazards go, I disconnected the horns because they were annoying, but the hazard would keep flashing. It's not flashing anymore. I can open the door, close it, nothing. So I was worried because the starter interrupt relay stays energized no matter what, even though the hazards and horn would turn off after like 6-7 minutes to save battery. The starter interrupt relay would stay energized. I was worried maybe that would drain the battery, but I mean, if the hazard turned off with the fuse back in, I think it just all got reset, so I think I'm all good. So if you remember, this passenger window had a trash bag over it because when I broke in, the security system set, the window dropped down a little, and because I had the window bent out, it just popped off of what I thought was just a rail. I took it apart, and turns out on the inside, it's just connected by plastic. There's no like tabs or anything that mount the window to the motor on the rail. So this little plastic tab was all that connects it to the railing, and it had this pin there to keep it in place. So this broke, now it can't be held up. I managed to get the window to stay up. Now, because of that plastic tab breaking on me, the only real fix is going to be to just replace this whole plastic mounting thing. So what I did to keep it up so I don't need to keep a trash bag up here, so I can have my window up, I just wrapped this duct tape that was on this bag. So I used this duct tape to prevent it from sliding down, and it's me hitting on it and it's not moving, so I think we're good. I do have door locks to put in here, so I'm gonna take out this door lock, see if I can figure out how to like reverse engineer it to set the new ones up. If not, I'll just take it to a locksmith, but either way, this car is getting new door locks. Well, the tape in there didn't work, probably because this is tape that I reused off of the bag that was covering the window. So I think I'm gonna need to get new tape so it can stick better to this rod, so it can stay up there, or maybe get creative with zip ties. Hopefully I have time today. I can go to the junkyard if there's a Corvette nearby and I can pick this stuff up that I need, but I don't know if that would be there still. I think people would want that. All right, in the meantime, I'm gonna get the lock out of that side. So I just put in all new door locks on the Corvette. The handles have been off for about this whole week because I've been trying to do this in between my class schedule, so the Corvette hasn't had handles in a while. But I got it all hooked up now. You can see, hopefully in there. That's where the lock thing goes, how it can read whether you turn the lock or not. All that stuff in there is finally hooked up right. So now I can lock the car and unlock it as I need, and the alarm system should work as it did from factory again. I got my 2 replacement keys here, so now I'm gonna go to the junkyard today and hopefully I can pick up a part so I can get this window up again. And then after that, that's all for this video.